And again, highest paid is just one way to look at these deals. Jalen Hurts, currently the highest paid player in league history. But you know what?
Not really.
When you start digging into the deal, as we did yesterday, you give up certain things. Like, it's what's important to you. What's important? Do you want to be able to say I'm the highest paid player in league history? All right, we'll get you an APY higher just by $1 million than Aaron Rodgers at 50. We'll get you to 51. But then you start looking at guarantees and cash flow, and it all changes. And we've got the full breakdown at PFT. When you look at the full guarantee at signing, the flipping of the guarantees, look, it's a strong deal. It's a 4-year deal, but it's 4 years and not even quite $40 million per year for those 4 years. It's just under $160 over the first 4 years. The cash flow doesn't reflect $51 million a year, and then it comes down to the last couple of years. What are they going to do? Are they going to extend it? Are they going to tear it up? Do they move on after 4 years? They have the flexibility, as a practical matter, after 4 seasons to move on if that's what they choose to do. And Chris, one thing I did last night, I posted because I think one of the key factors is how much money gets paid the first 3 years to the quarterbacks. That's an apples-to-apples way to compare.
Right.
And I don't know if you saw this list, but it starts with Aaron Rodgers, $150 million over 3 years.
Yeah.
He's currently the top for the 3-year cash flow. Deshaun Watson, $138. Dak Prescott, $126, and it works its way down. Daniel Jones at $112.5 is on the list at number 6. Hurts is number 8 at $106.3. That's the cash payout the first 3 years of the deal. That's the cash flow. That's how much money 2023, 24, 25 is going to go from the Eagles to Jalen Hurts. 106.3, that's number 8. Number 9, Josh Allen at only 92.3. And here's the kicker, Chris. Bringing up the rear at number 10 with $63 million in cash flow over the first 3 years. Aaron Rodgers is at 150 plus at 63 over 3 years. The greatest player in the NFL today and one of the all-time greats, Deion Sanders' upper room already. 5 years as a starter, 2 MVPs, 2 Super Bowl wins. Patrick Mahomes, $63 million is his cash flow on the first 3 years of his contract. Something is wrong, Chris, with this picture.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you're right about that. It's the best player in our sport, way down the list here as far as compensation. And again, that's where Mike, I think there's going to be pressure on Burrow and Herbert because of this aspect. Again, I'm not trying to start a problem here, but there's going to be logical minds and people in the media are going to go, well, wait, look at those top 5 guys there. Man, their team sucked. There's lots of issues there. They couldn't get it done, blah, blah, blah. And then you look at some of the guys towards the bottom there, and you start to go, well, damn, those teams are really good, and they're in a good spot because of the quarterback contract. So that's where I'm interested to see, how ambitious Herbert, Burrow are, as far as this money is concerned, because this argument is going to be used against them to a degree. But, yes, to your point, it's eye-popping to see Mahomes that low on the list.
And that's the thing. He doesn't have to be number 1.
Right.
But to be at 10, and think about it. After Herbert and Burrow, he's going to be 12. After Lamar Jackson, he's going to be 13. Nobody's only getting $63 million over the first 3 years. I mean, that is almost criminal to think that that's what Mahomes is getting. And I don't want to stir up trouble either. I'm sure the Chiefs aren't happy that anyone's pointing it out, and Chiefs fans get pissed. Oh, if it's good enough for him, it's good enough. Don't point this out. Don't upset the apple cart. And that's where they benefit. Patrick Mahomes doesn't seem to be inclined to upset any apple carts, but he should be. Brett Veach, the GM of the team, said last week, well, after Herbert and Burrow will take a look, they should be taking a look now. I said this after Hurts' deal was done. He should be banging on doors right now. It's one thing to be paid less than Aaron Rodgers, but when you're being paid less than the guy that you beat in the Super Bowl, when he had the better team around him and you didn't, frankly, that there's at some point it becomes glaring. At some point, you're taking advantage of the guy.
Yeah.
And man, $63 million over 3 years.
We're getting close there.
It sure feels like he's being taken advantage of by the system, by the Chiefs, by the NFL, by everybody, and hopefully that changes. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.